Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the Wolf, and I'm casting this game the third time between Penguin, the green Zerg on the left, and Jeremy, the blue Terran on the right of Sakura's Plateau. And, I don't know if you guys can see this, I'm pretty sure you can't. I'm pretty sure that's how Fraps works, but there's a red number up here in the corner. 12 frames per second, haha. Don't look at that though. There's a red number up here in the corner. I don't think you guys can see that. And it lets me know that I'm casting a game, so if it does stay, I may keep it anyway, because I don't want to cast each game 5 times. It's just weird. But right now I know it's red, so I know that I'm casting right now, and that makes me happy. So, how you doing? How you doing there, my viewer guy? How you doing today? Oh yes. I already cast this once, and I really failed when I tried to end it the special way, so this time I'm going to do it better. I may have to take a deep breath first. I casted this game the first time, came out fine, but it also had a 19-second part, and so I tried to copy and paste them together, but it just didn't work. Whenever I tried to, what's it called? When I was compressing the video, when I clicked the compress and save as AVI, it just didn't work right. It like played the first part over and over again. So I'll just recast it for you guys because I love you all, and you are my favorite viewer. You know who you are. You're my favorite. I love you. I love you. Hey, how you doing? Good, good. What you up to? Not much. I love you. What was that? I said I love you, man. You know what that's from. You know what that's from. My favorite viewer. So anyway, we have a best of 4 here. Not really, just 4 games between friends. You know, we aren't all like Diamond Pro players. We're like, we have to play best of 3 every time. We have to do this tournament quality every time. Listen to my troll voice. Jeez, I must have a little bit of nasal blocking. It doesn't sound right. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and give Jeremy a quick compliment. I hope you guys watched that video last time, so when I say, Jeremy, you're like, Hillary, boob, what, though? And you know exactly what I'm talking about. Every one of the games except for this one, if I remember right, he delayed the fast expansion, and that's extremely good play. Ooh, we missed something that I really wanted to see. I need you to tell you about this. Penguin had an Overlord floating in, and the Overlord was just coming to say hi. He was just coming to say hi, and that's me saying hi back. That's what Jeremy does, is he shoots people. I'm casting this. Everyone will know. Dear StarCraft Arena, Jeremy greets you with bullets. You have been warned. Don't play in his tournament, which is a good tournament. You guys should play in it. It's not any money, but there's fame and fortune on the line, so haha. See, even Jeremy likes my jokes, even though my jokes are in the future. He laughs at them in the past. I really didn't know that was coming up. But you guys, if you know what I'm talking about, just check it out. It's like the StarCraft Arena unofficial tournament. I think it's what it's called, and I'm not going to link it for you. For once, I'm going to be mean and make you look it up. So, like many other people, I'm going to tell you to use Google / the search bar. Okay, so on Jeremy's side here today, we have 2 racks in a factory. Sorry about that. He's been doing so many 3 racks to make me cry. He's like, you know what? I just think he's a Protoss fag. I should just do 3 racks over and over again because I know he's going to cast so he's going to shoot him. But we do have the Marines going for the back destructible rocks. This is Penguin's biggest mistake here, is Overlord placement. It's good for base. I mean, like, he's not in any danger of being proxied right now. But he needs to put an Overlord over here. I'm going to say this for the 3rd time. He needs to put an Overlord over here and an Overlord over here. And, you know, they can float away when they're being attacked. You're like, get away. The slowest unit in the game, I think. So, yeah, even slower than the mothership. So, imbalanced much, guys. Overlords are pretty overpowered. Sorry, I'm just kind of enjoying it. It looks like it went with me. Anyway, maybe one in the center, even though it'd be probably a sacrifice Overlord. You really need to know if he's pushing against your back rocks as soon as possible, because you don't want to flatten this position, I'm sure, Penguin. It's just not how you Zergies like to do it. And you can't really get a surround without anything less than a Nidus Worm, which it's like, hey guys, I'm going to get a surround. I'm gonna do that noise next time I see a Nidusworm. And before the action really gets underway here, we got a siege tank coming out too, so it's gonna be siege land. Before the action really gets underway, I want you guys to let me know if you like the way I'm gonna end this I'm gonna try to end it well. It's gonna be like super on the fly. It's not like I can pause this and add it in later. So I mean, I'm sure if you were good with computers, you could, but you're not me. So I computer fail pretty much everything I do. And we have the Banelings that's going down, which is really good. But we've seen before how Terran players that don't QQ all the time actually, you know, micro their Marines and put Marauders in front. I don't know what they're talking about, what they actually put effort into stuff. That's crazy. And unfortunately, and if I was in a similar position, just like in the game where we saw it was like Serendes or something versus Project Fox, he was over here. Project was pushing forward. He should have just let his Stargate die. And in the same position over here, Penguin needs to move his drones back, move them over to the natural expansion, and simply try to get a creep tumor down and start. Just let this extractor die. I mean, you don't have to worry about defending it. Just wait till Jeremy moves. There, he says hide another overlord. Wait till Jeremy moves in a position to be easily surrounded. I mean, you got great vision right now. It would have been wise for Penguin to back to the side and then get the Banelings over here and wait till he was in better position. Unfortunately, though, Banelings are getting in position, but the SCVs were able to stop them. So I guess Banelings are really overpowered because SCVs stop them. Whatever. You can stop complaining. Terran players that complain, learn a thing or two from Jeremy. He actually does innovative plays and thinks of playing the game. Unlike you, you're like, you know what? Banelings stop mass Marines. Why can't I beat you? This is dumb. Banelings like are the most effective unit against Marines, and still they need like more minerals and gas to beat them. That's okay. I hate looking at him too. Guys, think of a little hatred right now. It just looks stupid, especially on low settings. So like,
okay, let's go. Shit is happening. Hey Queen, you're not gonna be able to stop this. Problems are back.
And they don't have stem. This is actually, I like this kind of push with the siege tanks. I'm a very big fan of siege tanks in general, especially because they're not Marauders.
Problem protest back.
And we have a lot of Banelings being morphed in. There are 7 Banelings. Unfortunately, though, Banelings are not what he needed. All he needed was Zerglings, and he'd be fine to hold this off. Actually, Zerglings are the preferred unit here. The only thing about Banelings that's better is that they can take a single shot, but it doesn't really help you out when there's a siege tank still alive. And then here's where you need the Baneling. Woo! Well, probably only like 2. Now the Zerglings are like, up da da da, can't get us around. Stupid Vespine, guys are go to hell. Kill your Marines. No. Oh, pauvre siege tank. I speak French. I speak French to all the Zerg players. Am I going to be on one of your cast? Don't look at his name, guys. We exchanged emails because we couldn't add each other. So don't look at it. There we go. Although you could just pause the video at an earlier time. Yes, Mr. Drass. That's Drass. One of the few people I subbed to. He does great GIFs animations and makes people happy. So. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay, guys. One more important thing for us to go over. Siege tanks and siege mode. Siege mode is a very important upgrade for siege tanks. It makes siege tanks into siege tanks. Da-na-na-na. Cool. However, there are some disadvantages. There's actually a lot of disadvantages to sieging up siege tanks. The first one is splash damage and lower damage per second. The main advantages you gain, though, are range 13 and what else is that you get? Splash damage, that's it. I always, for some reason, forget that. And this guy's like, I'm gonna get you guys! Before he could even poke, the SCV was able to kill him, so. And, shit. I already did that joke once, so I was ready to cover up the kills. Anyway, let's take a look at the siege tank. 35 kills. 35, 10, 25. Oh, I'm so good. 70 kills between the siege tanks, and people don't want to use them because the queen. She's like, I gotta make more larvae. Oh, look at those poor, look at the drones. Those poor drones are in there. They're like in these little cocoons, trying to turn into just like little sex tentacles. Like, how would you hate those? There's some girls that need those sex tentacles. Have you ever seen those pornographies that I like to you? No. Zerglings are like, let's go get them. And then the drones are like, cover our brethren. We must protect the swamp. Now I know what Zerglings sound like. I gotta protect the swarm! No! GG. Anyway, when you're fighting an individual target like a building or the rocks back here, keep your siege takes unsieged and simply shoot them with the unsiege mode because it does have a higher damage per second. I will prove it to you real fast. Gonna pause it. Okay, that's any siege takes. Damage 1.04. Damage versus armor 25. And then its damage versus armor, well, siege is 50, which is double the damage, but its weapon speed is 3. So it shoots half as fast, a third as fast. It shoots a third as fast with double the damage, so you guys can do the math there. Or you can't, and I'm not going to help you. Okay, I'm going to wing it. My friend said that my ending should be a little more climactic, so thank you for watching The Wolf. See? I'm so cool. I'm going to end the cast now and stop humiliating myself.